right, so we're going to cover a new feature we just released, and that is letting athletes and or clients manage their own maxes. So on the iPhone and Android app this week, you might have noticed that the athletes can actually pull up their own maxes, look at them, look at their trend lines, and then there's something additional. If you go to your coach account and go to your settings, all the way down here, there's going to be a setting called Athlete Management of Maxes and PRs. If you turn this on by default, it's going to be off by default. But if you turn it on, it's going to allow athletes to update their own maxes. So if you're training someone remotely, you're not going to be able to test them per se. So maybe you let them test themselves and they could input their own max. And the other thing is, if you like the estimated 1RM and you want that to keep working, you don't want them to mess with that, then just keep it off. But for any reason you want them to decide their own maxes that the percentages will be based off of, you could turn it on as well. So another example would be sometimes people have an all-time PR that's just too high. Maybe they were stronger than they used to be, or somehow the data created an estimated 1RM that created a PR that was too high. You could then turn this on so they could reset their own max according to their preference. But either way, this allows them to create their own max.